Alrighty, everybody, welcome. I'm building stuff and, existing, living, being, and I've really not been putting a whole lot of time into this for the last weekend. I kind of took the weekend off a bit. Although I did, actually, now that I think about it, I did actually put in something nice. Who's that? So, when last we spoke, I kind of only had this going. Let me make sure everything is good. Okay, everything seems fine. All right. So I had, the saved room, which I just suddenly remembered. I've got to put a bed in here as well as an ender chest. So I need a bed and an e-chest. Some means of accessing those. I was thinking of maybe putting it like... I don't know. Maybe just like over here. Maybe we don't need all these pearl spots. Yeah, I think not. Over here will be fine. But anyway, so I ended up making... Before I get to the pearl stuff, we'll come back to this. Before I get too distracted, yesterday I ended up making the entrance to the break room / exit from the break room, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. I just sort of realized that this gray concrete, or not, this light gray concrete rather, had a very clean look to it, and I was very pleased with this. How do I like what you built? Oh boy, how do I say this without offending you or making you feel upset? I had to move it. It was not a good fit for where it was. It's good. That's the problem. It's so good. It just doesn't fit where I had it. I only want you out here. Like, I was going to make a hallway that wraps around. And I was going to have windows on every... I don't know, so many blocks here, 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 and here. And your thing is so good, but it just kind of conflicts. It just don't worry about the central building area. Like, that was... where did I put grassroom corridors? Is that in here? I have a sign dictating what's what. Yeah, grassroom corridors. So, like, that would be good in maybe grassroom corridors, maybe in the dirty... I don't want to call it the dirty city, but like the rundown, disheveled, Kowloon walled city-esque spaces. Maybe this would be fine there. I don't know. I couldn't get rid of it in good consciousness. I just could not get rid of it. It's so fancy. Like, it works. The pond. But it does not fit the beginning area, because the beginning area is its own special, unique thing. Also, I didn't even realize I ate into the blackstone here. That's probably fine. Anyway, so I got this nice little walkway down area, and I just sort of went cozy and crazy with it. I got my window into the break room area, which is what I wanted. I also have this here. This may need to move. This may not work. This door is supposed to detect movement, but only when you are coming from this direction. And so it can kind of tell if you're like right in here. So I don't know. I should try and fix that. There we go. I really don't want this thing triggering if you are not legitimately walking down, or if you're walking out. I'm thinking this will be the exit from the game, but I haven't 100% nailed down that little detail yet. I want you to only be able to walk over this, and then it stays open, and then bam. It stays open for a time, and then it closes. And now you're in the break room. And then you can exit, and I'll put a mechanism in here to open that door. And so I want, like, Probably this back wall, kinda, because like we can maybe make that work. I need to add like a shop system, and I've got a really, really, really good way to do that. So I'll probably knock this wall out. This wall is only really here for show anyway, and then I'll put a shop in here. Put it on the zone. What? What does that mean? Wow, wow, wow! It's Jack the fucking Ripper. Well, thank you, Liquid Rain. It is indeed Jack the Ripper who fucks. And so yeah, I'm very happy with this like walk down area. I almost kind of want. Oh, shit! You can still trigger it. How? That thing shouldn't be able to see from here to there. Maybe it's like that? Oh, god damn it. It still works. Wait, did something get messed up? No? No, these are all as they should be. Pretty sure. Yeah, it's receiving power appropriately. Like, it shouldn't be able to navigate through the wool. I don't get that. There should be no skulk coverage or access whatsoever. Oh! Right here. God damn it, I'm stupid. Yeah, that would do it, wouldn't it? See, now if I do that, though, that doesn't function. So, like... Okay, that explains it. That explains why this kept... Okay, so this has to move. There's just no way to leave this door on this wall and not have to do something about it. Okay, well, I didn't anticipate that. All right, well, hey, you live and learn. You know, not much is really like in need of changing. It just has to go somewhere else. I'll get the books out of there later. I should probably use World Edit to clear this, but whatever. So, a lot of things have been going on from what I've heard. We've had some military operations happen. People have been kidnapped in the dark of night. It's all quite funny because nobody can do anything about it. I might put the door here. Hello, Dragonite lovers. Welcome. Hey, Universin. Glad you are here. Oh, hey, Dark. The wool by the slabs right there. Yeah. Shift the stairs up one. It wasn't possible to do that. Like, everything is kind of to the best of its placement. I really don't want to have to swap and shift and move things around. I'm fine with just changing the doorway. I feel like the doorway is the easier variable to handle. Let's put some chiseled tooth there. And then I'll figure out what sort of doorway I want to put here. Whatever. You're not going to be able to get back into the game from here. This is like the break room that in White Knuckle, it was in endless mode. You would end up in the break room after so many go round, or after so much distance that completes one go round, and it would allow you to buy items as well as get a perk. And in this case, I don't know that we're going to have perks, or rather the power-up cards, be here. I want a slot machine. And so this might be the slot machine area on this wall. I should probably... There it is. Damn it. I can't put these... Okay, so you can kind of do it like that. Oh, so you can put a thing on that. Oh, shit. Okay. Hell yeah. That works. Okay, let's go gambling. Oh, dang it. Oh, dang it. Oh, dang it. I mean, that's kind of how it is. Slot machine area. Damn, I can't even put area on there. There we go. Slot machines, please. But yeah, this will be more or less how I approach that. The slot machine gambling idea is mostly not to be taken too seriously. I wanted it as like a way to make a player feel like they can jump ahead by leaps and bounds outside of the normal flow of gameplay, but that the odds are not in your favor should you try to do that. So I don't know. And then the doorway here is what it is. I need to put vending machines in here as well, but I don't have room on this back wall. Vending machines may end up being in the center somewhere. I don't know, we'll see. Yes, gambling. Gasp, gambling pay to win on 2B. I mean, it's only within this game, so... Outside the game doesn't matter. There is no meaningful way to gamble outside of 2B2T. There we are. Yeah, I think that'll work for... Oop, 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 oop. I don't know what the deal is, but it's not letting me left-right click at the same time. Maybe I'm I'm occupying this space, no wonder. There we go. Escaping the jack rooms? Gambling in the jack rooms, yeah. Okay, 2 beds, maybe? Wow, you really have to, like... There we go. You have to, like, really be careful. Maybe I could, like, use these as railing instead of using them for signs. Maybe that'll work better. Shite. Oh my god, I wish they would fix signs and make them better. Signs are so bad. Okay, so it has to go from this way. What's your theme for the Night's Vista? It is going to be very similar to... since Coppers has been blapped. It hasn't been blapped. It'll just be moved somewhere else. It's going to be very similar to maybe something like this in here. I'm just going to sort of wing it. I'm not too worried about what that will look like. I just kind of like it being clean, I guess, is the way to put it. Also, I'm going to like wrap the hallway around. I also wanted a really, really, really difficult parkour section out here for like fun to get on top of this building. And then really, I don't know where to take it from there. That idea has not been fully formed yet, but yeah, we'll see. Okay. So right here, I want to put some beds. Maybe 3 beds will be fine. What's a good bed? Parkour for gambling coins. Well, not quite. I'll just put 3 beds there. Why not? Nah, I think only 1 bed is fine. Ender chest. We'll need an ender chest to give people the option to store their shit safely. Let's move that. Ah, fuck. Goddamn fingers. That doesn't look as good as I was hoping it would. Knew I would do that. So, I don't know. I feel like, son of a bitch. I feel like if it is just, or gray bed. Gray bed's even better. I feel like if it's just a plain Jane bed sitting here, it's not as good. Maybe I should just use multiples. I guess that works. Sort of stagger them. And then let's get a regular sign. Bed. We'll just put bed. Oh, no, actually better yet. Don't forget to set your spawn and store your stuff before you attempt this game. Yeah. Just sort of a reminder. Friendly reminder. Wax that so that nobody can mess with it. There we go. And then we can put pearls here as needed. I think that works. Hello, Cody. And those mutual friends on Discord with Jack at 82. Jesus. That's a lot, yeah. Jesse, we need to cock. Shut up, Link. Oh, yeah, Link. How are you feeling now that your stuff got put up by Vincent? Your base got a video made of it. I mean, this is okay, but this isn't what I was hoping for. Like, I'm sorry, Universe, and you gotta stop going off half-cocked and doing stuff. Because that wasn't 100% what I had in mind. Like, sorry, man, I don't need this here like this. I was going to use half slabs so that I wouldn't have to do as much lighting up. No, what I was going to do the perimeter... Whoa. To do the perimeter, what I was going to do is this. I'm sorry, like, you guys really shouldn't try to help me. You should do your own stuff in, like, an unclaimed area. And then just try to see if it'll fit in or not. Okay, and then replace deep slate tile slab. There we go. Yeah, that was how we did that then. It worked best. Oh, wait. It's not supposed to be tile slabs. It's supposed to be polished. Damn it. Place Polish deep slate slabs. There we go. Trapdoors instead of the signs? Yeah, I guess I could have used trapdoors, couldn't I? That Nineveh video was so good. Oh, I know. Nineveh was one of those bases that I kept hearing about, and I was just like, well, surely Vincent will, you know, say something or give whatever. Okay, it's at 112. And he just kept promising it and promising it. And I'm like, all right, well, it will get done when it gets done. There we go. Ooh. Oh, that broke containment. I didn't expect that. Oh, Zuperzak. Is this harder than the original? Yes. Yes, it will be a much more difficult game. That's the idea anyway. Oh, wait. What am I doing? I can just copy paste. Yeah. Flip it on that away. I don't know what these are doing here. Okay, and then at 112 we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 blocks from the wall right here. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Is this 112? It is. Oh, God damn it. How badly did that mess things up? It's okay. It could have been worse. Undo. Gmask air. There we go. Should have done that first. We waited nearly a whole year for the Nineveh video, and honestly, it was worth the wait. Oh, good. Felt like you were watching a movie. Yeah, the effort you guys put into that, it is truly phenomenal. Like, I am blown away by how well you all put that base together. Like, just... I was hoping you were still around, Link. Just because, like, it didn't feel right for you to just sort of not ever get that video that you were kind of promised. But yeah, I'm glad that it all worked out in the end. Okay. Houston, we have something of a slight problem. I need 3. Okay. I'm just going to go in a few blocks here. Cut over. Is this on a server? Yes, of course. UC Universon's online. Yeah, I mean, obviously. It's not 2B2T, but, like, it's a server for developing things. So it's 1, 2. And then another 3. 3. Then 2. And then it cuts over 1. Then 2, and then 1, 1, 1, 1. It still felt great even though I don't play games anymore. It feels nice to look back on your builds with pride. Good. Good. I'm glad you can. Most people are like, nah, the stuff I built was whatever. And they don't really like realize that they've put some piece of themselves into their builds. And it just doesn't matter to them. And it just, I don't know. Like, you are part of your build, you know? As just in some of my order friends, I did buy the Hightail pre-order. Oh, okay. Hello, fellow Hightailer. I too will be hightailing it out of 2B2T, possibly. Depends on how badly things go. Oh, son of a fuck. Oh my god, that's so annoying. I can't, for whatever reason, I don't know if it's a latency thing, I can't click left and right at the same time and it gets a block. That shit has broken things so many times already. It's just a ping issue, okay. Yeah. Well, that's how it is. European server. Yeah, it is a European thing. Though. I know who hosts the server and where they are. 310. Yeah. You got a really wicked ping, like 311 milliseconds. Holy shit. That makes me want to like ooh, I'm just glad I'm not you, man. No offense, but like I couldn't handle that. This is a reasonably playable ping level, I would think, but any more than this, I don't know. Polished deep slate slab. Okay. Man, I can't wait for Hightail. I'm not going to stop development on this or anything like that. I'm just stoked as hell. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11 blocks long. Okay. So 4, that's 9, 10, 11. Trying to make the windows about 11 blocks a piece. And then I'll put a sort of a baseboard around this whole thing so that the windows are impregnable. Managed to bag the username Black Sabbath. Really? Unfortunately, my original name got taken, and I didn't feel like worrying about it or trying to figure out how to unfuck the name being taken. And I just thought, fuck it. I will just use Jacktherippa 2B2T. So I did. I'm shocked the name Black Sabbath was open, like long enough for it to be, you know what I mean? Like, holy crap, the Black Sabbath? Okay, I should probably have filled this in. As for stuff like down in here, this will probably end up being part of the game in some way, or some like this upper area is just sort of an entranceway. I want to kind of, I don't know, we'll see. We need to do a lot of things. We need to figure out a way to randomly drop a player. I'm thinking ender pearls, like using ender pearl stasis machines to push an ender pearl along. We need a way to do that. And then I can drop the ender pearl along several fixed paths. On that topic, you need to pre-purchase. Yeah. Go ahead and do it, man. It'll be great. Whoa. Ooh. Okay. I didn't even notice that there. That's gonna look that looks awesome. I can't wait. But yeah, so down in here, this may be part of the game. There's got to be. I need some sort of an escape mechanism or some way of leaving the game for you to end up here and then go into the break room. I also have enough space to. Or well, no. Well, I kind of do. I could like expand this segment of wall. Perhaps, like that segment of wall could be expanded out upon. Like I just push that back and put like vending machines or something in this wall. So I could maybe do that. I'm having to kind of think about how I'll put the redstone in here and how much room that will need. Have players set a pearl there and have each exit end in pressing a button to teleport there. Yeah, that's an option. But I would need a place in the registration and orientation area. Also down here has to be the hazard course. Down in here will have to be the hazard course that players enter and they get, they get their shit rocked or whatever. Well, no, not really. They learn how to play the game. That's the idea. And also I wanted from the registration kiosk, I wanted there to be Sal will die in the tutorial zone. I mean, that's how it works. You're not meant to be a flawless, amazing player from the outset. Like, there's got to be some growing pains. Bro's username is waiting for, ad for Housemaster. Good koi. I mean, I don't really give a shit about that. People know who I am through 2B2T, so I have to play to that. You know what I mean? I don't really have any other option. Not unless I want to start over as somebody completely unknown and go from there, basically. Anyway, also what I wanted to do is have from the registration area right up here, I want it there to be like, yeah, the game is in use, so you can't do anything here, but you can go down, and it'll be a very long stairway, I imagine. You can go down here and then like out up to somewhere here, and you can play the arena shooter. And so I'll have a way to connect around that way. Gotta head out, drive back. Okay, uni, yeah. Fair enough. You take care, Link. Okay, where were we? This is... Maybe I should shrink this back. 3, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm gonna make it fit. And then I'll have to extend the walkway out a bit. But yeah, I am so... Like, there are going to be day one mods for Hightail, apparently. There are just so many different things and options. I need to get into the style guide of how to make a model and how to do your own you know, stuff with that. There are going to be a lot of newer things to get used to. There. Yeah, I think that works. 2, 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15. Whatever. I'll get to that. So, pulse convention. Okay. Shit. What else? Not a whole lot else is happening right now. I'm trying to think if there's, like, other than just the anticipation for Hightail. Because that's the biggest sort of thing on my mind is this. Wrote your first ever song lyrics. Okay. What sort of song, dare I ask? It's not like Cannibal Corpse or whatever, right? Mike's project. Oh boy. Well, I can already guess what sort of style they are. Okay. Yeah? Oh boy. So I guessed correctly. Okay. I do actually probably need to do a thing here. Mothman R +++ a reindeer. I get it now. Mothman. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah. You probably can't, but whatever. That is definitely wild. I'll give you that. Not the sort of song lyrics or song title I would have expected. Okay. I guess he approached the right person to help him get his songs and his projects off the ground or whatever. What a song title, I know, right? That again, he chose the right person to get his grunge screamo band or whatever it is that he does. He chose the right person to get a good head start on. Oh man. Here we are. Let's see. He was gonna do a song with a banjo solo eventually, so I had to write lyrics for it. Is 2B getting worse? I don't know. Sludge metal. That's what it's called. Literally never heard of sludge metal until I started talking to Mike. But hey, you know, at least I'm broadening my horizons. Ooh. Okay. I don't know if 2B is getting worse or not, Dots. I'm not really able to... I'm not really able to be sure right now. I wish it was. I hope it's not. But we'll see. All I know is Hightail showing up now might be a really, really, really fortuitous thing. Stack that 3 blocks up. Ooh, okay, that's looking decent. Well, you don't normally listen to metal, so I don't blame you for not knowing. Yeah, I don't normally listen to the standard, whatever metal is nowadays. I'm not really sure what sort of shape metal is in. Like, metal with, like, Iron Maiden and all of the more famous bands from the 80s and 90s is a little more of what I'm familiar with, though I don't know, even that's kind of iffy. Whoa. Okay. What the fuck? Oh, okay, I see now. Why does this keep eating into? Well, you can't really see it. Well, but then... That definitely needs to be, I guess I should just, like, go ahead and make a wall here, just to sort of get the contours of the area filled out. I definitely like using the, one half of the chiseled, what's it? Oof, what do you normally dig? Oh, wait, I never really listened to metal either. Oh, yeah, yeah. Closest is Linkin Park. Oh, my God. Ugh, Linkin Park. That takes me back to high school. Like, it really does. Linkin Park was so fucking big in high school. Kid Rock is the shit. Oh. Thrash and old school death metal, jeez. Only metal I know is Korn. Really? Okay. You only listen to rap? Ew. Okay. The only rap I can tolerate is, Damn, It Feels Good to Be a Gangster. It's like the only rap song that I'm like, yeah, this is a great song. This song is perfect. But yeah, there are a lot of music genres that I've got very little patience for, shall we say. Okay. Copy. haste without error and maintain the selection. I don't want this getting copied in unnecessarily. Okay, so I need a good sort of consolidated rule book at some point, something people will actually like take a look at. I need to because the problem with the last time was that people were just kind of not paying enough attention or not really fully absorbing the rules. I'm thinking of what would be a good mechanism by which to teach people. Because with the hazard course idea, I want to give them an objective of sorts to complete. 9, 10. And then introduce the rules slowly, objective by objective. We'll see. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so this seemingly should work. Uh-oh. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Yeah, that fits. And then that was what, every... how many blocks was this? Yeah, fuck it. Okay, that's right, I need to... copy this. A builder's Bible, or talking about a builder's guideline? No, the rules for the game, as in for the players to follow. Don't break blocks. Make sure you take off all your items so that you can basically you're naked for the sake of the game. Stuff like that. Oh, what am I doing? Set. What one is this? Gray. Gray. Stained glass pane. Okay. I think that more or less does it for the windows. Still needs some light, but that's fine. Yeah, and then I can cover this top portion with slabs. That'll work. Okay, replace gray concrete powder with air. Polished deep slate with air. Yikes. Chiseled. What is it? It's chiseled tough. Replace blackstone with air. Replace sea lanterns with air. What is this? Replace... shit. Weathered... copper trapdoor. Or no, it's waxed. Here. There we go. Can't get rid of the slabs. I can get rid of the stairs. Polished deep slate. Stairs. Deep slate tiles. Gray stained glass panes with air. Will you be able to voice chat later, or should I just type what I'm going to try out? We can voice chat later if you like. What am I doing? I have the ability to tile wall with air. Well, I'll start on ground level way down here for a bit. Oh, okay. I was thinking of starting grass room corridors or level 0. I don't know which, but one of these was going to be like the first place that I really focus on hard after I'm done with like the main sort of building here. This building will probably also have a bunch of square rectangular buildings coming off of it, not just like a half circle. We'll see. Started grass rooms at ground level. Yeah, that would be great. Had some bot issues, or yeah. Discord invites are disabled for a while. Yeah, just the guidelines for the game. I'm thinking of doing it in installments as they do the hazard course. One of the things I wanted to ask involves it. Yeah, go ahead and ask away. If it's like convoluted to explain, I understand. Yeah, I wish the fast break in Meteor fucking worked. It doesn't. Fast break is such a mess. Okay. Replace polished deep slate slabs, but this time they're going to be top slabs. Hi chat, what have you been how have you been doing? Yeah, what have you guys been doing? I mean, apart from us waiting collectively for Hightail and getting all of the things, I don't know. Might look a bit out of place, but I think it'll still work. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna put a sea lantern there. And then figure out how to like put streaks of lights. Probably something like that. 2 from each end. Bam. The gang is all here. Yep. And then probably put the trapdoors underneath. Ordered all the perler beads for the mural thing you showed me. Oh, okay. It was shockingly expensive. Really? What sorts of beads are perler beads? I've never heard that phrase before, or that description. $50,000 beads would be $150. Yowza. What are they made of? Plastic? I mean, surely, right? Can't be anything that exotic or expensive. IRL pixel art with those Orbeez balls. Really? Is that accurate, Fern? So perler beads are like plastic melting beads. They're also called fuse beads. Interesting. I look forward to whatever it is. What the fuck? No. Removing that one from the playlist. Here we go. Much better. Anyway, who knew 50,000 beads is that much? Yeah. So, is their purpose predominantly to just be for like knitting or for some sort of pixel art or like? What is the main use? No music and stream. What? Huh? You guys didn't say anything sooner? What the fuck? Oh. What? How? Okay, I'm gonna... What the hell? Did it change defaults on me again? Oh my god, I bet it did. Well, no, it isn't. It's seeing the right thing, I think. Yeah, what the fuck? Okay, wow. I wish you had said something sooner. No music and stream, like, huh? Wow, I could have been listening to anything then. No, I'm just kidding. Well, damn, why did... wow, that sucked. Music's back. Well, I mean, was it ever even there to begin with? Oh, wait, did it work until I deleted that one entry from the playlist? Like it just suddenly stopped working? Because that would make me feel better if that was the case. You usually make pixel art. You may no. What do you mean no? There was no music at all. Wouldn't surprise me. It didn't notice music being gone. Oh, okay, well that's good. Correct. Well, whatever. Can't be helped. If it happened, it happened. I don't think there was any music before that either. Okay. So then it was just fucked up. Because I had to swap... I had music playing the whole time, by the way. Like, Like, the whole reason music is useful is that it helps to break up the pauses of when I'm not, like, actively thinking or talking about something. Like, oh my god, that's annoying as hell. It's like it forgot there was a setting or something. It was very strange. I don't know how to describe it. It had Windows Media Player as the chosen the chosen thingamabob. And then it was like, yeah, it's not the right Windows Media Player, I guess. I don't know. We were okay. Yeah. No sound all the time is not a problem. That's fine. But I mean, I want there to be music. I like the music. I like hearing the music in the playback. Sometimes I'll watch, like in the VOD, it'll be there. It's very weird. Come and fight me like men. You are all dead. Omae wa mou shindeiru. Now then, I just read up 150? Yeah. It's a lot of money, I know. Did you get them from like Amazon or from a special dealer or place that handles that sort of thing? Okay. This, that. A little more here, a little more there. Ooh, that looks so good. Wow, wait. Why are... Oh. Why are the concretes... Son of a bitch. There we go. Why are the concretes and the tough blocks... Why does this work? Wait. This works so well. Why does this work so well? I kind of want to have more polished tough as well. I'm going all in on the polished tough because it's a brand spanking new. Well, kind of. It's like 6 or 7 months old now. But oh wait, operator. And it just feels good. Whoa. Don't build in here. Let me handle this. I don't want people helping me with stuff that I'm already doing. Like, you guys go find your own projects to get started on. Also, God, that looks so good up there. Yeah, like Universon's got his own project going. That's good. I like that. I will kill you with bare hand. You are like little babies to me. No, what? How does he say? There's a line the Heavy says, like, you are all babies or something like that. No gun is unfair to tiny babies. That was it. Thank you. Look at you tiny baby men running over my sandwich. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, this works. This works so well. Like, the light gray concrete even has a slightly green hue to it. Just a little bit. It's a very muddled, muted green hue, but yeah. Spaceline from a Gmod vid. Okay. Oh well. Registration kiosk. Oh man, this area's got to be big. And then I've got to like dump you into the hazard course, which will probably be down here somewhere. A lot of fun stuff's got to happen. I'm just gonna continue the styling here, as was the style at the time. Ah, fuck shit. Undo. Shift all this over by a block. 2, 3. Completely forgot what I was gonna do because the TF2 brain rot. Serves you right, man. You might wanna, might want to get that looked at. Go to a doctor, maybe. You're gonna build Jack Rooms 2 stuff, yes. I sure hope that's what he was gonna do. The Dimble Man would never forget Jack Rooms 2 construction. Have shame. For shame. Okay. Maintain the selection. I think it'd be faster if I go this way. You guys and your TF2 brain rot. Oh, that reminds me. I remember reading that they were they had submitted the Terraria devs have submitted their sort of big push to the big bad, console companies to have their update approved. Because apparently they have to do that to, get their shit published. And so that tells me that they are really close to 1.45. So we may be getting that either this month or next month. That and Half-Life Black Mesa Blue Shift. Both of those are looking rather imminent. Perler has a website and use that Etsy for rare colors. Interesting. So that's why it's not out yet. Yeah, they've been busy. I don't know. It's looking like it's close though. It's imminent. Hello, Grindlord. Welcome. Terraria is a go-to game. Oh, I know. Well, may have new Raria already. Well, whoa, fuck. I don't know what I did to mess that up and fall like that. I don't think we're going to get a new Terraria for a very long time. I could be wrong, but, you know. I just don't think that's happening. What'd you say? Please hurry, devs have fun already? I don't know, man. Fun? I don't think we can afford fun. Whoa. I mean, maybe some amount of fun can be afforded, but like... Rotate, paste. Oh yeah, and in other news, last week, or no, 2 weeks ago, about this really fucking insane project got done that I had no idea was being done. It was a complete fan-driven remaster of all of Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. And I took one look at it. The torrent is over a terabyte. And I just sort of went, I can't. Like, I've wanted to rewatch Dragon Ball and you know, all of that. Like, I've wanted that for a while. I love Dragon Ball. I'm not going to be able to download that torrent. I'm just saying in advance that ain't happening. I really, really want to download that, but it's a terabyte. Like, it's literally more Dragon Ball content than I think I'd ever heard of existing in one place. It's like a bunch of remastered old film, really high-end stuff. Like, oh, holy shit, they went above and beyond the Call of Duty. Yeah, fan remaster, as in, there's no official licensing involved, because it's a torrent, you know, it's a bunch of pirated, downloaded anime, technically. But they went to the trouble of remastering it all as best they could. You may not realize this, but some of the best media remasters in recent years have come out of fan communities. Because the companies that do these things normally, or the people who hold the copyright, suck way, way too much ass and are not capable of actually making a competent remaster of something. And remember, these companies often have access to old film negatives and really high-end, super like competent stuff. Like, they could theoretically, you know, corner the market on insert thing here. And they are just too dumb. Dumber than rocks. And they just don't take advantage of it. They could make it work, but they won't. Oftentimes you will see, especially nowadays, when a remaster of some kind comes out, it's just so half-assed. It's not worth your time or your money. And now, AI. No, it was not AI. Not AI, trust me. These are the kinds of things fans do purely for love of the game, but they are not, like, cheating or fucking up, basically. It's the companies who do the big AI upscales and things of that nature. I'm trying to think how I want to do the lighting up to like the midway point, because whatever I do up to here, I'm just going to copy paste it that way. Why pay an employee $15 an hour when AI won't complain for $0 an hour? Yeah. That is the sad truth. The sad, sad truth. Need to remaster Pokemon Indigo League? Ooh. That'd be neat. Did they do that yet? I guess not. I don't know. There may be some fan movements that are attempting to do that. I don't know. You'll have to look around, Fern. Indigo League Pokemon was really fun. Okay, I'm gonna have to... I'm gonna have to like change the style up. Guy who walked to the Farlands, Kurt, is now going to the corner just as of 6 days. Really? Damn, the corner. How many more years is that going to take? I mean, I guess, yeah, when you accomplish your big goal like that, you don't really have any other options but to set a new one. Well, I wish Mr. J Mac good luck. Whatever it is he ends up being able to do. Now then. Yeah, this will be cool. Go to the Stripe Mountains. Why has no one decided to do the Farlands? Like, really build one? Do you need to? I'd like to make the parkour for the gambling coin area. Can you make it very, very difficult? But not impossible. It has to be doable. And when we get to that time, I'll tell you. Almost like an airport terminal? I guess. I can't wait to watch people suffer. You and me both. I too want to watch people suffer playing this. Universe and EA arc. Ooh. He just called you EA Games. You gonna take that lying down? EA Sports. It's in the game. Except for when you're not, because we banned you due to our kernel level anti-cheat. Lamau. What's that? You move files on your computer? Oh, you dirty fucking cheater. Kicked. Owie. Oh shit, I should have done 20. What was I thinking? Let's only do 10. Much better. Okay, so that goes on to like right here. Okay. Someone remastered the first episode of Indigo League? No way. Wow. Oh, I didn't. Flip? Come on, paste without air. Okay. Time to put some lights down here. You think it'd be cool? They are not on 2B2T. Across all that terrain, like 300 times? Oh, okay. Well, I mean, do you really need far lands that badly? I mean, I guess. If you're really, really into it that much. I personally just wouldn't worry about it. But, I mean, if you want to have your own personal far lands styled base, I suppose you could do it. No one's stopping you. That kind of thing. Tried to buy pre-buy Hightail and the MasterCard's being a pain in the ass. Ouch. Sorry to hear that. Ah, well. Oh man, chocolate is so good. Chocolate! Chocolate! God, that fucking bit is like 30 years old almost. Ah. Kind of like the city streets, but the endless bunkers and stuff. City streets, but it's endless bunkers. Ooh. Oh. Well. Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah, that kind of works. I mean, we're going to have to manually replace all of this. So, like, I'm just warning you now, if you change the Blackstone, we're going to have to, like... I mean, we can mine it out and we can print it. So it isn't that bad. But I'm just warning you, try to not, like, change the Blackstone, because we will have to exchange that out. It'll still, like... Some things will still have to be broken and replaced. Like, there's no avoiding it. But, like... I don't know. I had an idea... For like some of the inside areas, I copied your, where did I put it? I put it over here somewhere. Uh-oh. I don't remember where I put it. It was around here. I had that sunset room. Overlay over the Blackstone? Tech demo mostly? Okay. I had that sunset room somewhere. Where did I put that? Ah, right here. It's way over there. But yeah, I had this sunset room that I wanted to incorporate this in as like a fake background. Sort of like a, like that one park with all the cherry blossoms and stuff in Escape the Jackrooms 1, how we had a fake sunset in that room. I kind of wanted to do this for the Grassroom corridors. With like, but on a larger scale with more, you know, more internally focused, like an endless room of sorts. I can make that happen? Oh, yeah. That'd be great. What the fuck? Okay, that'll do. See the guy, the perspective background. Just for the love of the game, of doing big things. Okay. By the way, did you see the guy of the perspective backgrounds on Minecraft? No, I have no idea what you're talking about. I haven't a clue what you're trying to say, Zen. I know English is not very good. Australian internet moment. Okay. I mean, he may have had to go suddenly. Yeah, we have about the same ping, though. Oh. Oh, wait, no, I can do that. Never mind. There we go. Why did I choose a cylindrical building? I should have chosen a rectangle like a normal person. Shit nuggets. Be right back. Aha, I thought so. Hello, Iris. Welcome. Glad to see yous. Happy New Year. Yes, best wishes. I am hoping that Hightail will be a smash hit. It's sounding like it will be, but, you know. Rectangle, ha ha ha. Hope it's good too. Oh, I know. Oh, I'm so ready for something to compete with Minecraft, right? Like the complete lack of any competition has not done Minecraft any, like, it has only done this game a disservice. Want to build a plane? How did I know you would want that? Huh. Strange. Ah. Now then, will you stream Hightail? Maybe. It depends. I may just be too into it. I don't know. We'll find out. So what day is that? That is a week from tomorrow. Ooh, that's soon. Oh man, a week from tomorrow. Truly, it is an epic time. Do this. There we are. Okay, for version 2, I think I'll overlay the Blackstone so we don't have to mine the whole thing out. Yeah. I was actually hoping to put, like, grass room corridors inside the place. You know what I mean? Like, in here. Internally. And then just have the black outside of the Blackstone obscure everything. So you don't know what's in here, and none of the Blackstone, and none of the Grassroom corridors pokes out. The only thing on the outside would be like buildings and stuff. Like the outside will look like a facade of buildings, or it will be black in order to blend in with the background there, so you don't really see what it is. And so like only buildings will be inside this space. But in this space, and let me turn on full bright so you can see, inside this space will be Grassroom corridors. And then over here will be, in here will be yellow wallpaper rooms, level 0, that kind of thing. If you're up to talk after stream, or in fact, it's 9:30 already, we can kind of just come back to this. We can talk if you want. Because like we need to have a meeting for all three of us if Uni is able to get on, and then have like a good sort of brainstorming session. Although that may have to wait. I don't know if everybody is free and available right now to do that. That may just not be a practical thing right at the moment. We may have to save it for tomorrow. You can talk? Okay. I don't know if Universon's around. He said he had to go do something or whatever. Oh, you fixed it already. Okay. I was going to help you put that back, but you already mended it. Wow, that was fast. Don't know about Universon. He just had to go. He'll be back, I'm sure. Nothing permanent. Yeah, I'm gonna finish up these lights. Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. Oh, that reminds me, I should copy some. Well, no, I probably shouldn't, because this is a different. You guys are gonna talk, but I don't like to type it, so I'll wait. Yeah, fair. Very understandable. The curse of having ideas, but not really the easy, the sort of ease of communicating those ideas. You know what I mean? But yeah. Will you stream? Oh, yeah, already read that. What is this you're building? You're out of the loop. Okay. This is Escape the Jack Rooms 2. And whoops. The easiest way I have to describe it is, imagine this is the front entrance of the game. And so you come in to this area and, you know, Escape the Jack Rooms 2 has this sort of lavish, open, I don't know, building. And it's just very, very cool to be able to, you know, look into all of this, and you set up your experience in the game. This is the exit to the game, more or less. You slot machines, vending machine area as well. I might go ahead and extend this outward some to give myself some more room for vending machines. And basically, this is where you get stronger in the game, and then you exit And your goal is to loop through the game some number of times. And then you can save your progress. Oh, what the hell? Rutrow. There we are. Yeah, it's just a method of making a fun escape room that, I don't know, it's going to be fun. Like, I don't know how else to describe it to you. It's going to be complicated. There's a lot of moving parts that we'll end up having to make. Like, we just started. The deadline is Halloween, roughly. We may go a little longer if it ends up needing to go longer. But that's kind of the gist of what I was trying to get at here. This is like the game I was making the year before last. Awesome, thanks for the... Okay, you're welcome. Hopefully I explained it well enough. And yeah, this is where you set your spawn at. I may as well go ahead and do that now. You get your save item here. I'm going to give you an item. Oh, and also... an idea that I had was to use the recovery compass as a means of game rule, keep inventory true. There we go. So what I was thinking of doing is, because see what I do, what we're going to do is somehow we're going to teleport or transport one of the two. Ooh, that's already looking good. We're going to transport players to some random location into the game. And there's going to be a lot of different starting points. And your goal is to slowly work your way back after being teleported deep into the back rooms or into this liminal space. Your goal is to somehow navigate your way back to here and then get into this building and then get up into the break room. And what I want to do, because like you're going to have a bed set up here, I want to have the player die and then respawn here, preferably. I mean, there are going to be people who don't want to set their bed here. And that's going to be a problem because the recovery compass will point to wherever they were last alive. So like if I do this here and then I kill. Oh, good. It does actually point. Okay. Was that my very first death on this world? It must be. Where is it? Player kills. Number of deaths. Yeah, that was my very first death. Okay. So, like, the hope is... so kind of like the Reverse Jackrooms one that has a fixed start but a variable ending. So this will have a random start and a fixed ending. You got it correct, Coperator. I figure that's like the funnest way to twist the formula. You know what I mean? So like, ideally, I want the participants to be able to set their beds and kill themselves like right here where I'm standing, or at least kill themselves by their bed. Preferably, it would also be like at the main kiosk here. And so the recovery compass, I'm going to like name that to, I don't know, something. The recovery compass is entirely because that is the kind of item you just don't see. People don't make use of the recovery compass for anything, right? When's the last time you saw somebody care about this item? And so I'm thinking, well, if I can kill the player and then, but see, then they'll lose, then they're going to lose their, yeah, then it will lose their, they'll lose their stuff. So I was thinking of like making them do the hazard course and then killing them at the end and then giving them their recovery compass. And that would be how you would have everything like set up. But then I got to like give them items, including their hazmat suit, the recovery compass. Like I got to get that to them. The logistics of this I'm going to have to consider. I think it'd be kind of cool if we made a fork of this and go 1.5 where it's jack rooms, but this big, but that's for way later. Can you do something with lodestones? I was thinking about that, but I'm afraid that a lodestone would give away coordinates. That's why I wanted to do the recovery compass. There's no data associated with this because the recovery compass does not like show anything. There's no like I can turn on all my hacks and the recovery compass does not give me an XYZ. It shows you where you last died without visually telling you where this is. Okay? Because I'm fairly certain the lodestones. So let's do a lodestone and a compass. Get rid of that. So like if I put, I don't know, let's say I put a lodestone there. And then I get a... Whoa. Fuck, I forgot I can do that. Okay, we got that weird, funky... No free spot ahead of you. Okay. We've got that weird, funky teleportation plug-in. Wow. Could you not? I appreciate that if you didn't do that to me. I may need to go into survival mode to be able to do this. Oh, no, I'm opt. Okay, that explains why it keeps doing it. Okay, if I have opt status, it will always teleport me. Okay, Cooperator, I'm going to need you to do a really interesting thing. Okay, D-op Jack. Oh, no. Well, shit, I was hoping it would, like, keep me there. Fuck. Okay, Cooperator, you're going to have to whitelist Jacktherippa. Yeah, I'm not... I guess because I was opt, I didn't have to be whitelisted. I don't know. Just do whitelist and then my name. Is it done, Cooperator? Okay. It is a late game item that solves early game problems, kind of useless in vanilla. Nice to see me taking advantage of it. That's what I thought. I'm like, this is a thing that actually could be put to use. Why not? Yes, capital J. Damn it. How's it looking? There we go. Thank you. I guess I was opt and then I was unwhitelisted. I don't know how that worked. Ah, good. Okay, so now it should work. Okay, I'm gonna have to be opt again, but I know there are mods that like... No, okay. I know there are mods. Whoops. Opt me. I know there are mods that will show you the coordinates of a lodestone compass where it's like pointing and stuff. There, thank you. Yeah, I don't know. We could do that. That's what I'm worried about, is that the lodestone compass mods that might show you XYZ, like that would spoil things. Because obviously you would have to have that in your hand. We might need to have a special area in which you kill yourself. Actually, that would still work. Wait, that would still work. Yeah, we could still do that, even though people, you know, I would still be making them off themselves. They don't necessarily have to set a bed, but they would set a pearl. So maybe killing them here is just the best idea. And then we give them a recovery compass, and it goes from there. Because this item is definitely one of the uselessest items in the game. And it would be nice to have it not be so bad. I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and mark that down. There we go. The recovery compass always points to your last death. So no matter where that is, it always points. But then again, I guess there are mods that would expose recovery compass coordinate mod. Let me see if there are such things. How to find and use a recovery compass. No, that's not important. The recovery compass coordinate mod is a mod that adds, okay, that it enhances vanilla's compass mechanics. Right. Well, I'll just have to make sure that anybody using this is not capable of, you know, fucking up and dying via some other means. Like they die in the way that I want them to, and that it all works out. I don't know. We'll just have to see. I can put a thing here that says kill yourself. Oh, wow. Okay. Please kill yourself here. Would that look better with a regular sign? Or perhaps... See, like, if I break that, it's just dead. I hate that. Yeah, I think I'll use regular sign because I have more room, basically. Touch! I'm gonna touch it, Jack, just you see. Make it red, and then it's perfect. Okay. Yeah. Please commit Sudoku on this spot. It's important. On. Okay. Commit Sudoku on this spot. Promise. This is important. There we go. Promise this is important. Let's dye it red, because long arm pop-pop is correct. That is actually unironically quite important. Bam, bam, bam. Okay. Yeah. Kill yourself here so that we can adequately track where you are going. And then even if you don't want to set your bed, because there are people who have their beds at a stash or, you know, some important place like that, we can still more or less have them play the game without that being a consideration. They just have to do /kill here, store their shit first, have a pearl set, bam, all good. Can I come hang out with you, Jack? Is that allowed? I guess. I gotta get everybody on board. This is a testing server. We're not on 2B2T yet. We've only just now begun to make, well, everything. Oh, there it is. Okay, so the upper area is kind of finished. Well, no, I'm sorry, it's not finished. There are still plenty of things that I want to do, but this is that really, really neat vista that I was hoping to give the player, you know? You'll be able to sort of look out into all of this area. You'll be able to yet see this masterpiece with your own eyes. Well, I mean, you know, it's there. We'll have you test run and do all sorts of fun stuff later. So you can see Omega Mart over there. That's that green line. You can see bits of the Valley View Mall, which is the blue line there. The pink, which is down directly below us. That pink area is all of the congested apartments. And it's like Kowloon, the walled city. It's going to be sort of like that. And then obviously you'll be able to see other very large buildings and such. Cramped apartments, yellow wallpaper rooms, all sorts of crazy shit like that. Just my luck, Keck. Oh, Omega Mart, you have no idea what's in store for you. That is terribly true. You have no idea what we have in store for you there. Omega Mart is where we can really go crazy with just all sorts of bullshit. I got recommended through the YouTube algorithm after having forgotten about the Omega Mart art exhibit back in, what was that, 2022, 2023. I got recommended that, forgot about it, because it was fun, but, you know, these sorts of things don't often live in my mind for very long. Level 6.1? Well, kind of. Omega Mart is, shall we say, it's interesting. And so the final thing to do for this area is to do the registration and orientation area. And then down in here will be the hazard course, which I'm going to make you run through, hopefully to sort of get your wits about you. Oh, Omega Mart. Working on your game? Yes, this is that. Shannon Ball, this is that. This is the game, but it's on a test server where we're demoing out the building and all of that. Anyway, so one thing I wanted to do is I wanted to have a parkour of some kind over here. This is not technically part of the game, but it is kind of like a gimmick. I wanted to have a very difficult parkour, and Universon wanted to handle that. So I was like, I'm going to just sort of punch some holes here and just have some broken glass or whatever right here. Yeah, that'll work. Ooh, spooky cave noise. Oh no, brain. Hero brain is going to get me. Yeah. Parkour starts here. Anyway, these are coming along pretty nice. I was thinking the layout is anyway. Yeah. The layout is going to be epic. And I don't really want the parkour for this area. I want it to kind of wrap around the building a little. And obviously, the building is still very drab right now. It's just deep slate tile all the way down. I'm going to like add on to this and change it a little bit. This is just a facade mostly anyway. I do want to kind of add on to this. And then obviously we got probably down starting at this obsidian line is probably all going to be hazard course. So let me go ahead and set block to orange, 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 orange wool. Okay. Hazard course area. Damn it. Fuck it. Just hazard course will do. This is the mechanism that I'm going to make all the newbie players play through. So the way I was going to do it is you're going to come into registration here and you're going to get suited up with your hazmat suit. And, oh, by the way, I got those old hazmat suits. I got them on 2B2T. As it turns out, they were not lost to that shitty fucking Chinese base hunter. I was able to get them from Osmobite. So we have the hazmat suits back, which is super fucking pog. And so what I was thinking of doing is in the vending machine area, in this area, I was going to like add new types of hazmat suits, like better hazmat suits, maybe with feather falling, maybe with depth strider, maybe, well, no, not depth strider. We're not doing any watery things. Maybe with like feather falling and swift sneak and protection or something. And what I was thinking of doing is having you, when you come into registration, you get your stuff, and then the first 3 times you play the game, hasn't it dyed leather armor? Yeah, they did have enchants. They had very basic, you know, like level 1, level 2, 3, 4, 5, really basic enchantments on them. But I could sell you in the break room, I could sell better hazmat suits or pieces of a hazmat suit, something like that. Just an idea. Anyway, what was I going to do? So you come into registration, you start the game, and you are immediately shunted into the hazard course for the first 3 times you start the game. The first 3 times you do the game, you have this sort of beginner-friendly, hey, this is what to expect from the game, this is how things are going to go, you know. There goes your water treatment plant idea. I mean, maybe demo it out to the side, outside, out here. Demo that water treatment plant. If it's good enough, we will actually use it. This is Escape the Jackrooms 2, but I've never seen the first one. Can I check it out? Or where can you check it out? Old videos and streams, as well as a world download. There's a video on my channel showing you and telling you that it's open and available. But I warn you, it's really, really, really laggy. Like, I can just hop on into single player and show you. It is not. This is the game prototype. No, I don't want to show you the prototype. I want to show you the final version. Yeah, this is the download to keep. So this was the thing. Hold on, it's thinking. There we go. Yeah, Escape the Jackrooms 1 is very frame rate intense because of all the maps. We used way, way too many maps. Really wish we hadn't done that, but what can you do? The maps and the item frames are just super, super laggy. But this is the style of game space that we came up with for Escape the Jackrooms 1. It turned out pretty good. The theming was the pool rooms, bathrooms, locker rooms, things of that nature. We got really, really, like, down and dirty with, oh, shit. Donald Trump and Joe Biden. No, you're not supposed to escape. Oh, well, whatever. Meh. Yeah, this was like a gag. I guess they somehow got out of their containment lockers. Oh, well. And yeah, this was Escape the Jackrooms 1. It is as laggy as it seems, even though I have several mods to try and make it a little... You're supposed to lower your render distance. And if you lower your render distance, it actually becomes way more manageable. We built the game with that render distance in mind, so as to make sure you, you know, like you're supposed to not really be able to see off too far into the distance there. Mostly because we knew the maps were going to be a problem. So, yeah, that's a thing. So for Escape the Jackrooms 2, we're not using a ton of maps, if any. We're going to try to prevent excess map usage. And I don't mind if you have a large render distance. It's like, look at all this redstone. Like, that's a lot of shit. Also, this is just so much of a smaller game. Like, the game space is just way tinier. Escape the Jackrooms 2 is just so big. Like, some rooms are barely able to be seen at this pathetic render distance. Oh man, I love the Sakura tree. Sakura Park was so good. Oh man. Oh, this is taking me back. Can you believe we started working on this 2 years ago? Can't believe it's been that much time so soon. So yeah, this is the style of thing we plan on making. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say other than that's it. Lamau idiot put the wrong items in and can't get them back. Yeah. I plan on bringing back the key card processor. I plan on using this key card thing again. It may be that we end up having you gain power cards, and so in Escape the Jackrooms 1, you found a random power card, and then you found a random key to one of 8 separate exits. This time, since there's one exit, it might be that we have to have like an area key or some kind of special, I don't know, something. And that area key will be how you can get back into the break room. I don't know. I'm trying to sort of think of a good way to make the game feel like it has a climactic ending. You know what I mean? Like, want to make it feel like the game actually had a good resolution to it. Like right here, this was an exit right here. Oh. Well, that's not supposed to be open at all. Pipe swap mechanism, yeah. Damn. So much redstone. Oh. I can't wait until we're on the redstone phase of Escape the Jack Rooms 2. Oh, please don't crash. Please don't crash. They didn't crash. Okay. So, yeah. Lots of cool stuff. Who's going to play? Sal, Vincent. Bunch of people. I wish I understood redstone. All of it looks so cool and fun. You just don't know anything. Well, you could find out. You could learn. I mean, there's nothing stopping you from learning, I don't think. Right? I don't know. It's up to you, man. Okay. I still remember when the big cylinder room was empty and the other room thing was beside the intro. Oh, I know. We had so much open, empty game space to fill. It was wild. Okay, I'm also, while I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna, could I maybe fit this on this wall? Yes, I could. Yeah. I should maybe be, well, nah, I guess that's fine. Because I want to extend that out. Okay, so how much space do I have to work with? So I can go out to like here at the farthest, roughly. And then I just continue this around. And so like you have vending machines and stuff on this wall or in this nook and cranny. And then you have the slot machines over here. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I could also maybe do the vending machines on this wall, slot machines on this wall. Okay. How many? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That might work. Part of your water treatment plant idea? Okay, I'll get over there in a moment. Hold on. I don't know where you went. The pond? Show me, Cooperator. Just on the off chance it takes a moment. Oh shit, all that concrete powder that I was using fell. Whoops. Is your skin made of copper? Oh shit, I just suddenly noticed your skin's like made of copper. That's funny. Trying world anymore, I can look later. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I hope you find it. That is so dope. Oh wow, I love that. Skin's made of copper. Need to reconcept in this world? Oh, okay. You remembered it. Okay. Well, hey, as long as you got an idea, you can always make that idea come to life. If you don't even have an idea, you'll never get anywhere. Come on. Stream is a little delayed, so your responses are late. Don't worry about it. You can't help that any more than I can help the stream being delayed. That's just how it is. Changed my skin to match the colors of the copper cape. Wow. Excellent decision, man. That looks so good. Okay. I'm going to be wrapping up here soon. Just because I want to get to talking with Copperator here. Won't take long. Well, I don't know, it might. But, yeah. Ah. Oh, shit. I hate it when it does that. There we go. Bam. Bam. There, right there. Am I familiar with Axiom? Yes. But I'm not, like, very good at it. I haven't really bothered to sit down and learn Axiom. Also, this server doesn't have Axiom. It has only World Edit right now. I'd have to talk to Enderkill or whoever else. There's at least one other person. I won't name them, but, you know. I'd have to talk to them to get Axiom installed, and I just don't feel like it's worth it because we can do whatever we want with World Edit anyway, so what's it matter? Also, I was kind of hoping there'd be a way to, like, light this up in the middle here. It's way too dark in this center. I think we might need a means of, yeah, lighting this up, like right here. And then just putting a carpet over it. Like that. That's a little more seamless, I guess. Kind of. That I could, put a bunch like this. There we go. Yeah, I like that. It's not great, but it's not bad. It does sort of... It's very bright, but it's not bad. Like, this is supposed to be a bright and somewhat cheery area. Add a non-specific machine on the center with lights on. Ugh, that's easier said than done. Minecraft has very, very little in the way of small-scale machines. So, like, making a machine that would look appropriate and also is, you know, like, that's good. Like, that is perfect the way that it is. I don't really need to add on too much more to it than that. I think that's plenty. Plenty good enough. I'm just hoping I'll have enough room for redstone when I get around to that part. Okay, so the next big thing for me to do is I'm going to make the reception room and the orientation area where you go to the game, you start it, you get your gear, your hazmat suit, all that stuff. your recovery compass, and I'm probably going to bust out this wall, or maybe just expand this wall. I don't know yet. I want to have an overlook from here down into the reception area. Because that makes it feel like, I don't know, like you're looking down on anyone who is about to play, or something like that. And then another thing that I'm gonna have to do is this section up here. This is where Poncho Hamster the Sniffer is, and a bunch of other, things of that nature. I was gonna put a building on this to sort of have it be able to look down into the game. I don't know that I'm going to make... I wanted to make a walkway. I'm not 100% certain I'm going to be able to do that. Maybe I could do that with, black glass. Just encase this with black glass and then some blackstone to sort of hide it. So that you can walk out into here and walk around. Yeah, actually, that might be a good idea. And there's just a series of black glass tubes to walk around on. And it's just nothing but black glass, and you have... There's no easy way to spot it, basically. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I feel the rooms in general feel darkness, but it's your preference. Yeah, it's meant to be dark. Make a table with sea lanterns? It's doable. We'll see. We'll see. Love the ceiling, even so it looks good. Yes, this ceiling is amazing. I forget what YouTuber... I got recommended a video by some guy many, 2-ish years ago now. Or 3. Somewhere in there. And I got recommended this, and I'm like, that is the most amazing ceiling I've ever seen. And it's super simple. It's just a few layers of black glass. A black background, wool, concrete, blackstone, something like that. And then just a few layers of black glass with some sparse end rods, lanterns, and soul lanterns, and it just... The illusion sells itself, The only gripe I really have is that moon. That moon in the night sky up there, it does not look good enough, in my opinion. I mean, I don't know what else to do. But the ceiling's great. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, we worked so hard on that fucking ceiling. Oh my god, that ceiling just consumed me for a solid 2 weeks. So yeah, I definitely want to have the opportunity to show it off to people. I feel like that's good enough, Also, maybe I shouldn't show you the blackstone here. Maybe I should cover this. Yeah, I'm gonna cover this. I don't want you to see the back wall of there. Try something with the moon? Sure. But again, if you're going to demo something that's already established on 2B, do it outside the box area and see if it looks good. Or, well, actually, it might be a better idea for you to use World Tools and download this area and then change it in your single-player download and go from there. I was using this as a way to get up above the glass layer. That's why I have a hole in there. I don't really care about that anymore. I'm probably not going to get up into this glass area and place more fucking glass. We had pearl chambers here for Umusky and a few others who were helping to transport materials. And then we have access routes to the top part for Dreadstone when we get into this giant fucking area. Holy shit. Oh, we got a floor plan. Oh, a moon. I thought it was a star. Yeah, it's supposed to be... Like, the moon is small, though. Like, the moon is not this big rock that takes up real estate in the night sky. The moon is supposed to be obviously round and not like a star, because the stars are tiny points of light, but the moon is big, you know? And that's kind of like good enough, but I don't know. What I could do... fuck this. Fuck all these ochre things in particular. Let me replace near ochre... Or no, it's 20. Ochre frog lights with air. And then sphere, ochre frog light. 10? Let's see if that makes too big of an area. So I could do it that way. But then it's like obvious because part of it is part of it's obscured by the glass. Because you know you got that hazy effect from the glass. Like, I don't know. I mean, I would make it hollow. I wouldn't make it a solid sphere of ochre frog light. I would probably... Maybe I should like recess it. Move it farther up. But then again, I don't want to move it so high up that it like... See, it's already poking through into the Dreadstone space. Like, I don't know that I want to make it too much smaller. 10. Let's try 7. That's more along the lines of what I was going for size-wise. The problem is this is an illusion you really can't do unless you're like going at it from really far away. Hey, Red Dalek, welcome. Happy New Year, Eddie No Chong. How are you going to manage to get all that? We already have all this built on 2B2T. We just don't have the new stuff that we're demoing now built on 2B. As for getting materials, that won't be a problem. What do I think of the new rules? I mean, we have to kind of just put up with it, you know? You're confused with all that Blackstone, like the only farms you can get from are in the Nether, which is very dangerous because people can find you. Yeah, but we already have Blackstone covered. Like, we've already got a farm for Blackstone. We're already good on this. Wouldn't worry about it. Just a cloud blocking it, no worry. Yeah, I guess so. I don't know that I want it to look like a full moon, though. But then again, maybe. I don't know. It's whatever. Half sphere is better? Yeah, I thought so. So this is how it is on 2B2T already. We already have the ceiling done, the walls of the box done. Ooh. White. Okay. How are you going to make it be lit up? I mean, whatever. I'll leave him to figure that out. Okay. Well, all things considered, I'm very proud of the progress we've made. We got a bed area. We got a please Sudoku yourself area. We got a save item return thingamabobby. Pearl sites, pearl spots. We got the break room, which is more or less done, kind of, or at least the shell of the break room is done. Can't really do any Dreadstone until I've got like a clear idea of what's gonna do what. And then the change room. Changing rooms didn't really do much with the changing rooms. These are all about the same. I might also put some I might also put an ender chest here. Yeah. Let's smooth quartz stair. Yeah, that'll work. Or well, yeah, the regular quartz stair is better. Okay, and then an ender chest. There we go. Perfect. Lockers for storing your shit if you want to do that. Changing room, this is more, or this shower room here is more for like show. None of this is probably going to be of any real relevance or gameplay, but it looks good. I don't know. Nice building server. Yes, this is a building server for demoing Escape the Jack Rooms 2. We're working toward a fully developed prototype. Obviously, we need to design game space and all of that first. All of this is already set up on 2B2T. We just need to fill the inside with stuff that actually is, you know, game worthy, basically. Ooh. Oh, is he using calcite? Oh, that's going to be fun. Or no, that's not calcite. Strip pale oak wood. What am I doing? That being dumb. It's not calcite at all. Thank God. Calcite is admittedly not the worst block in the world to get a lot of, but it's still kind of a pain in the ass. Okay. As for like the building's aesthetic, I need to kind of see what all would work. Like, we might end up warping this area into a square or a rectangular building. I don't know. Depends on how big I end up making the hazard course. I don't want the hazard course here to be super, you know, absurd. I kind of want it to be like a natural sort of, a natural extension of the game as a whole. I want it to make sense in the context of the game as a whole. Like, I don't know how else to put that. Ooh, we already got a floor plan going. Interesting. And another area I want to work on, but obviously we have to go in order, is the level 0 yellow wallpaper rooms. Aren't you scared someone won't get Sudoku? I mean, it's pretty well known, but still. I mean, I'm going to tell them what to do. Like, they're not going to be without guidance. Like, I'm going to tell them, you have to kill yourself on this spot. Okay, you're going to do /kill. Yeah, whoops, with 2 L's. You have to do /kill there. I mean, preferably right here. You know, you have to set a pearl or set your bed so that we can return you to this location. Strip off all your items, put them either in your ender chest or in the locker rooms. We have nice little locker setups here where you can open and close the locker doors at will. And they stay open or they stay closed, whichever. And you can proceed to registration. And then again, I want a balcony of sorts, I guess, to sort of look over, to look down on everything and be like, yeah, this is, you know, good luck, or people will make fun of you, or I don't know, whatever. And then I already got it, the Night's Vista, where you can look outside and see all the game space that lays before you. Thought you guys have a creative building server? I mean, this isn't our server necessarily, but we were given permission to operate here. But anyway, the reason killing yourself here is important is that I want to give the player a recovery compass. And we'll probably rename it to something else that's not recovery compass. With registration, I want to give them that. And then I want to find a way, force them through the hazard course first. And then they get through the hazard course. And then down here, they randomly get teleported into some area inside Escape the Jack Rooms 2. And so utilizing the recovery compass. So let's say I got stuck somewhere in the Valley View Mall. Okay, so that's inside this blue line area. So I'm now in the Valley View Mall. Okay, well, I got to get out of the Valley View Mall and I got to get home. So how the hell do I get home? Where do I go? What direction is what? I've been teleported, probably through Ender Pearl manipulation. I've been teleported in here. I'm lost. What do I do? Where do I go? How do I get home? This will point me in the direction I need to go. And so I'm going to slowly make my way through all of whatever the hell this ends up being. And I'm going to make my way downtown, walking fast, faces past, and I'm homebound. And then eventually I'll put some sort of a locking mechanism in front of this that forces you to probably do a puzzle or figure out how to, like, maybe I'll force you to get a power card and submit the power card. Something like that. And yeah, like, then you will be able to get out and there will be some sort of an escape slash, I don't know, a return something or other. And yeah, I think that will do it. And then we'll teleport you up to here probably when you beat it. And your goal is to get here alive, basically. And then you've done one successful loop. I want you to come into so we've done the recovery compass stuff. You can basically get rid of it now. It's not really worth anything. Maybe I'll have you sell me the recovery compass back. If you can find money throughout the course of the gameplay. You find nickels and pennies. We will have... Oh, I should go ahead and detail these. So this area should include the slot machines. It should include... Area should include slots, item vendors. Damn it. Item vending machines, comma, money changer machines, and a place to submit power cards. Yeah, I think that's a reasonable... Because that's what the break room is for. It's for giving yourself a break, getting more better stuff, increasing your power, and then you exit. I might just put a button here, I don't know. And then you exit, and you walk your way back up, and now you're back in reception. Something like that. I might have something of a welcome or congratulations you survived type thing in like a room that will be connected to here. And then you'll walk over something and it will just open the door. And that'll be the end of it. So you won't ever interfere with the hazard course beyond the number of times you need to. I need a way to make a bypass. Because you'll do the hazard course once you start the game up for the first 3 times. And then beyond that, you can bypass the hazard course and just get straight into the game. Am I friends with the Etiquette Raider? Yeah, I am. Helped him dupe a week ago. Oh, cool. Good for you. I haven't seen the new rules. It's mostly you just can't be nearly as toxic. That's kind of what the new rules boil down to. Replace sneer. 10, 20. Sure. Gray. Concrete powder. Air. There we go. Get rid of that. Doesn't need to be there. Okay. That's not bad. Kind of like it. Where is Mr. Operator? Oh. Okay. So yeah, that will do it for tonight. I'm going to try to figure out the rough outline of what the orientation kiosk should be. Oh, those are really good, Cooperator. The only problem is they're buttons. So they can be placed onto things and they can damage redstone. So while I love the idea of using buttons, I was thinking of using copper and iron ingots. I wanted to use nuggets, but we've only got 2 types of nugget, the gold and the iron. We don't have the copper nugget yet. So I want to use copper nuggets for pennies and iron nuggets for nickels. But we'll get to that. Hopefully we'll get the Copper Age update or whatever the hell. Copper Age content drop. And we'll be able to make use of a lot of that. Nugs for pennies fits better than ingots. Well, that's because I have to use copper for pennies. And it's an item that doesn't place in world, and it stacks to 64. I love using the button, but the problem is simply that it can be placed. And because it can be placed, it can ruin things. So if I'm making you use copper ingots and iron ingots, that'll do it. You can't mess with that. You can't do anything with that. But I agree it's too much. It isn't necessarily ideal, but it is good enough. So yeah, you all have a great night. I will catch you all tomorrow for more Building with Jack. Have a good night, guys. Bye.